So magandang araw ka bola. So sa video po na ito, pag-uusapan po natin ulit mga trade rumors ulit. From the most diligent po na mag-post sa mga trade rumors sa PBA on the go. And also we will talk about the decision po of Bobby Ray Parks po to play nga po in Japan B-League. Again, pag tayo po yung nag-uusap po ng mga trade rumors, what we are trying to do is just to analyze po these rumors, trying to think kung ito nga po ba ay logical po na isipin ng mga teams, na i-discussion po ng mga teams ngayon, and of course kung ito po ba ay totoo, and we will decide at the end of each rumor. So sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe ka bola, pakipindot naman po yung subscription button. So let's start po with the biggest news kabola. That's Ray Parks inking 1-year deal with the Japan B-League Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Of course, ang anim na ata, if I'm not mistaken po si Ray Parks po ngayon, nasali si Japan B-League. Of course, we have the Ravena brothers, we have the Gomez Deliano brothers, then Richie Rivero, and then of course we have Bobby Ray Parks. And of course, Bobby Ray Parks, I believe, is playing or will play for this Diamond Dolphins na almost reached the playoffs po the last time. So medyo maganda itong team po na kumuha dito kay Bobby Ray Parks kabola. Now sa mga nagtatanong, it means ba na wala na siyang chance po na bumalik sa TNT? As per the new rules kabola, he has 2 years to play outside, and then kung iyon kanya pong ilalapse or hindi po siya babalik ng PBA, he will then be banned 5 years from returning to the PBA. In a way, basically, it's a matter of Ray Parks' choice na. He can forever play International League, or after 2 years or after a single season, he can return po to TNT. Again, TNT pa rin po ang may rights po sa kanya kasi they made po this qualifying offer to him, and as long as that qualifying offer stands po, hindi po pwedeng basta-basta na lang po mag-sign si Ray Parks with any other PBA team. Now, surprisingly, Ray Parks provided po an interview to Eros Villanueva ng ESPN5 explaining some of parts of what happened this year. Although actually, hindi naman talaga yung explain po ng maayos, pero one thing para sa akin na naging klaro dito is that in a way, indirectly po na kanya pong inaamin na talaga yung pagkakamali po is sa kanya. Kung mabasahin nyo po kasi itong buong article, you can see that he never, in a way, attack or questioned the side po of the MVP group with what happened. You may think po na because, of course, ayaw niya pong magkasiraan sila, or that pasasalamat na rin po niya sa pagbibigay po sa kanya ng clearance to play. Pero actually, if he was really the guy na nasaktan po in what happened this year, or TNT po may kasalanan sa mga nangyari, knowing now that he is cleared to play International League, hindi naman na siya actually pressured to return po to the PBA, he can now freely play International League, he could have at the very least provided a statement, indirectly swiping po yung sa mga statements po dati ng TNT about what happened during the negotiation. Pero makita nyo po dito sa article, wala siyang ganong statement. And he did say sorry po, or he apologizes po with TNT, with the PBA, for the misunderstanding that they have with them. And just actually the fact that he is playing this year is an evidence that yung nirason niya po na gusto niyang samahan yung family niya back then, kaya hindi po siya maglalaro for a season for TNT, was a lie, or if it was not a full lie, it was a half lie of the reason kaya ayaw niya po maglaro for TNT. Even though napakasama po nung ginawa po ni Bobby Ray Parks, I'm still 100% in support po for him with this opportunity po to play in Japan B-League. I am really happy to see him play na sa International League, kasi para sa akin po talaga, Bobby Ray Parks is the most skilled PBA player po last year. Junmar Fajardo, if healthy, is still the most valuable, pero pag i-measure lang natin yung skill from one-on-one defense, help defense, passing, shooting, slashing, scoring, rebounding, and etc. I do believe ang magtatap po nun is wala nang iba kundi si Bobby Ray Parks. So, I'm really excited now to see him play in a much higher league, kasi Japan po is still a much higher league now than the PBA. First, kasi they allow more imports, and of course, imports are better than our local players. That alone makes them a much better quality league po than the PBA. So, tingnan natin kung gaano pa rin po kaganda magiging production po ngayon ni Ray Parks now that he is playing for an International League, now that he cannot treat himself like a star na tulad ng ginawa niya po during this PBA run. Now, punta na po tayo sa ating mga trade rumors kabala. First things first, may mga teams daw po or contenders that are excited or wants to sign daw po or trade for Simon Enciso po ng Blackwater Elite. Hindi pa nakagulat na maraming teams ang interesado po kay Simon Enciso actually kasi nga po mahirap maghanap ng isang katulad niya po, isang malaking guard that he can pull up from anywhere po in the court. Now, who are the teams that should be interested on him? TNT, I do not think is interested on him because of course, he was their previous player. Dito po siya huling naglaro and I do not think he's allowed already to go back po to TNT. Meralco din, I do not think is interested on him even though Blackwater po nakahawak sa kanya ngayon kasi nga po, they are loaded naman na po sa kanilang wing position. Ginebra, I do believe could be interested on him kasi nga they badly need po a shooter. Hirap na hirap nga po silang i-incorporate yung si Stan Heidinger kasi nga po kulang-kulang po sila sa kanilang mga shooter. And adding an Enciso who has this very good size should make him fit well with Thompson, with Pringle, and with LA Tenorio. Second team is Alaska, another former team po of Simon Enciso. Of course, Alaska is also in need of a shooter and Enciso will provide that. And ang kagandahan pa dito kay Enciso for them is that he's also capable creator na they also need in a way, di ba? So, kumbaga, hitting two birds with one stone kung sakali pong pabalikin nila itong si Simon Enciso. Now, ang next rumor po natin is that Caperal daw at Salado is available for the right price. Of course, we are talking about Ginebra players po dito. Now, kung titignan po natin Kabola, we are talking about a guard and a big man po dito. So, which of these two kaya ang mas mauunang matrade or mas malaking chance pong matrade? If you just look po at their playing time, of course, the answer should be Kent Salado kasi halos hindi po siya nagagamit ngayon si Ginebra. He only played a single game this season, playing 1.3 minutes while itong si Caperal is averaging 16 minutes per game. Pero if you think po of the current depth of that teams, there is also this good argument that Salado should not be traded that easily if you believe in the hype of Salado when he entered po the PBA. Kasi Salado po Kabola is was hype po with a very high potential ala Gio Halalon, his former partner. Kasi panglaruan po ni Salado Kabola, kung hindi po kayo familiar, is ala Scottie Thompson din. Pero ang kagandahan dito kay Salado actually, mas matured niya yung shooting niya when he entered po the league. Unfortunately, hindi po siya nabibigyan ng playing time po ngayon sa Ginebra, which could mean that hindi po nagustuhan ni Coach Tim Con yung nakakita niya na mas gustuhin na lang po niya na ibabad yung mga veterans niya kaysa bigyan po siya ng minuto. Kay Caperal naman, he is playing under or as a backup of two of the top 5 centers in the league. That's Japet Aguilar and Stan Heidinger. And if we consider po na meron pa rin namang Jody Vance, Arvin Tolentino, Jared Dillinger, Raymond Aguilar po doon sa kanila pong depth, we can say na mas kailangan or kayang-kaya din naman bitawan po ng Ginebra itong si Prince Caperal. Pero doon nga po sa playing time pa lang makita na natin na mas hindi po nila ngayon nagagamit si Kent Salado. Pero ang pangit ngayon sa pinapakita po ni Caperal is that he is not shooting very well from beyond the arc. He is only shooting 18% and that is not a good number to have. So between the two, I do believe that Salado is still the much better choice for them to trade. Pero Caperal will surely come with a much better price. So, baka ba yan sa bagay mo sino kayo sa dalawang talagang matitrade? Comment lang po sa baba.